For Inside Carolina, I'm Taylor Vippolis, and this is the Insider Rundown where I'll cover what I'm hearing when it comes to this UNC football team. Carolina has its home opener Saturday in Chapel Hill against Charlotte, and while the Tar Heels didn't overpower Minnesota last Thursday, the most important thing for this team was winning that game and saving the vibes heading into a stretch against three smaller programs at home before you start conference play. Carolina lost its starting quarterback for the season in the process, so now it's Conner Harrell time. In relief, Harrell against the Golden Gophers didn't necessarily inspire confidence. He went 2 of 4 on his passes for just 34 yards, had a QBR of 0.1, and his Pro Football Focus grade was a 37.9, the lowest on the Carolina offense by a wide margin. From talking to people around the football program, when Harrell had to go into the game for Johnson, UNC went into game manager mode with a survive and advance type mentality. And the hope there is that with a week of starting reps in practice, they can mold an offensive game plan that better suits Harrell's skill set. The one worry out of training camp for this coaching staff with Harrell is that he has too many turnover-worthy plays without the upside of having much big play potential with his arm. We'll see if that trend continues or if he could turn it up a level. While he didn't light the world on fire in his 2024 season debut, the Carolina defense looked pretty good. Jeff Collins has come into this Charlotte game with the mindset of wanting to stack success on top of success to prove that showing is not a fluke and that perhaps this Carolina team can win with its defense. Let me stop for a second. When was the last time you remember a Carolina team that could say that? Because it's been longer than a decade at the very least. I like the makeup of this defense. They have guys on the defensive line. Amari Campbell and Power Echols can be really good at the linebacker duo. And the secondary, headlined by Elijah Huzzie, has the potential to be great. If you're looking for an area in which this defense could be better, it would be cleaning up the 16 missed tackles that they had against Minnesota. But I do think that you could chalk that up to being a week one, finally live football type problem and not a lack of fundamentals like we've seen in the past. One underrated aspect of the college game this season is the helmet communication system, and I'm wondering how much it's helping teams out there be able to huddle and get plays in faster with essentially a coach out there with you. Notre Dame goes on the road in College Station week one. They beat Texas A&M. Miami goes on the road to the Swamp and pounds Florida. It's entirely possible that a good coaching staff, which Carolina believes they have after shuffling around positions, can neutralize a team that has talent or a home field advantage. Charlotte in this game, Charlotte will have neither. Yet it's still something to keep an eye on with Harrell and how Harrell handles having a position coach practically out there with him talking through what he sees. That's it for now. We'll be back with more after the game, breaking it all down. Until then, stay tuned to Inside Carolina for all the latest coverage leading to kickoff.